recruited in the last 3 recruitments with their gender, age, and ethnicity. Number 6, the ratio between the national population and employment proportion in the institution based on the 2019 National Population and Housing Census. Number 7, status of compliance of the Kenya Prison Service with Section 7 of the National Cohesion and Integration Act of 2008. Number 8, the challenges the institution has prison service in its bid to enhance diversity of employees and the mitigation measures to curb the challenges. 9, measures put in place to promote persons living with disabilities friendly work environment. Number 10, institutional policy on recruitment. Number 11, status 2016. Number 12, total of goods and services per financial year since whose goods and services have been procured by the institution since the law was enacted. Number 4, also Act 2015 since January of the 30% reservation of public procurement for the disadvantaged groups, including proposal
so that we don't have strangers in the house.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, and sorry for coming in late. I'm Duncan Maina Manenge, Member of Parliament Nyeri Town Constituency and a member of this committee.
Okay. Mr. Minister, sorry for interruption. You can now continue.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, with regard to those 15 questions, I state as follows. With regard to the distribution in terms of gender of the officers of the Kenya Prison Service, the distribution is as follows. Out of a total of 31,227 officers, 23,878 are men, 7,349 are women, making the proportion of women 23.5%, which threshold that is provided for in the law, and we are working hard. We've taken a policy position to correct this mess. I've already engaged the Principal Secretary responsible and the Commissioner General of Prisons to make sure that that gap is filled, is addressed. Current number of uniform officers at the Kenya Prison Service in terms of ethnicity. Of my written statement, I have provided distribution of the ethnicity of all the in the Kenya Prison Service, and the members have the copies on page 2, the first table. The distribution, and the only comment I can make there we do not have a Kenyan community with 0. We have 1. Kenyan European, you have 1. And then Kenyan Arab, we have 2. And then the rest are provided in that. With regard to uniform officers of of the Kenya Prison Service in terms of age, the all our officers, again, with the youngest chair, 20 years we have 72, 21 years 194, in service 63 years we have one person, 62, 61 years we have 4 people or 4 officers, 59 years we have 301, meaning they should be retiring in the last 1 year, and so forth. I would like to, because members have that table which has the details for every officer's age, going into page 4, yeah, page 2 and 3. The comment I would like to, first and foremost, as a policy, we have taken the position officers who reach 60, they must retire. This will help us to and also create room for promotion, especially at senior level management. So as a policy, a single contract beyond 60. And also for those officers, and there are not many, when the current extensions which were done before this administration took expired, they will not be renewed, and that is a policy position. On the same point, in terms of distribution per age, we want to ensure that the bulk of our officers to be at the most productive stages of our workforce, of our officers, and I will comment about that when we look at the distribution in terms of how many officers are in senior management and what are their ages in a short while. On page 4 of my written statement, Honorable Chair, in response to the question whether the Kenya Prison Service has complied with Article 54(2) of the Constitution by promoting persons with disability, the answer is in the affirmative, and the reason, I'm on page 4 of my statement, the reason is there is a table we have provided of how we have promoted 92 persons with disability within the Kenya Prison Service. First, Senior Superintendent of Prisons, 3. We have 3 members of PWDs. Chief Inspector of Prisons, 4 members or 4 members of staff, or 4 officers. Inspector of Prisons, 5 officers. Senior Sergeant, 10 officers. Sergeant of Prisons, 14. Corporal of Prisons, 12. Constable of Prisons, 44. Total 92. And at the moment, with regard to persons with disability, the highest rank we have in the service is the Superintendent of Prisons, 3 officers. Next, Chair, we've been asked to tell this committee how